Hello everyone, welcome to my class. This is my first video on chapter 3 of class 9 civics, that is constitutional design. Throughout this chapter we'll be discussing about the ideologies or the philosophies that inspired the writers of the constitutions in India. Right now, before going into the Indian constitution, how the constitution was framed in India, we'll be discussing about one more constitution, that is of South African nation. Now let's start the topic: democratic constitution of South Africa. South Africa is a nation in African continent, right? And like India, South Africa, this African continent was once ruled by the Europeans. Unlike India, the Europeans power, the European peoples, they settled down in Africa, in different regions of Africa, in different countries of Africa, right? So in South Africa also, the Europeans, they became settlers there, right? And they were of white skin, right? So now in Africa, people who started ruling the nation, they were white settlers, and the natives of Africa were black people, right? Now there was a difference. They started doing differences, creating differences on the basis of the color of the skin. So beside these two, whites and the blacks, there were other races, people of other races. They were considered as non-whites, and the white settlers, they started treating them different from them, inferior from them, right? Now one important personality which is very important in South Africa was Nelson Mandela, and he was the person who fought against the policy of apartheid in South Africa, and he spent 28 years in jail, right? Charges of treason was imposed on Nelson Mandela as he raised his voice against the unjust rule of the white settlers there, and he fought for the independence of South African nation. So he was put in jail for 28 years, lifetime imprisonment was given to him, and he fought against the policy of apartheid, their unjust rule, right? Now, what is apartheid? Apartheid is a policy based on racial discrimination. Now, this racial discrimination was done by the white settlers in South Africa. They considered themselves superior than the black people, than the non-white people, right? In South Africa, large number of Indians were also there who were migrated to South Africa. So they started considering these non-white people as inferior to them. Not only the blacks, but the other people of other races, including the Indians. Now they followed this racial discrimination in South Africa. The settlers, he fought against this policy of racial discrimination, that is apartheid, and this racial policy, this racial discrimination, apartheid, included social segregation. How? Means different public buildings, different places of residences were made for the white settlers and the black people, right? The different public buildings like the hotels, restaurants, parks were different for the white people and the black people. In the segregated area, black people cannot enter into the white area, and the white people, they don't prefer to go to the black area. So this is how they have done the segregation. It also included, this policy included the oppression of the non-white. Means they started oppressing, they started humiliating the non-white people. They were considered inferior to the white people, right? Now rights not given to the non-whites. The black people and the people of other races, they were not given the basic rights. All privileges and rights were in the hands of the white settlers. So this is how apartheid became a very oppressive policy against the black people and the non-white people. Clear? So Nelson Mandela There were many other political parties, although political parties were banned by the white settlers. There were organizations, there were workers, unions. They fought against this oppressive policy of apartheid. Right. One such organization was African National Congress. This is an umbrella. This is a umbrella organization under which various other small organizations, they were working to fight against this wrong policy of apartheid. And after a long struggle, on 26th April 1994, Democratic State of Republic of South Africa was formed. And after spending 2 long years, the South African people have framed their constitution. This constitution attracted the Democrats all over the world, because whatever the oppression, the sufferings the South African black people, the native people have suffered under the imperialistic rule, they have ignored those atrocities and the oppression, and they have, in ignoring these facts, they have given everyone equal rights and status, right? And this, when they were writing their constitution, its preamble is an introductory statement of the constitution. It is an introduction of the constitution. It generally reflects the ideology, the philosophy of the constitution. It included, the preamble of the South African constitution included the philosophy, basic philosophy, that whatever the black people have suffered in South Africa, they ignoring these facts, we will treat everyone equally, right? Everyone will be given the equal rights. Forgetting about the past, will be making one such a nation where everyone will enjoy equal freedom and rights. So this became a main ideology, main philosophy of the African constitution, and this feature attracted the people across the world, that though they have had a very tough time under the imperialistic power, they have they have witnessed the humiliation, the atrocities, but neglecting these facts, they have tried to make a just society where everyone can be included in the society with equal dignity and respect, and no doubt sharing equal rights and privileges. So this is how the African constitution was framed. So please go through these points, make your notes, like, share and review, and subscribe my channel. Thank you.